Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
It's a pretty loose pass. Dida making another milestone appearance here. It is game number 4-0-0, Jim Beglin.
Well, this couldn't have happened to a better player, Peter. I say big congratulations to him. Someone who's told me on many occasions that his greatest motivation to keep playing is the love of the game. That's what it's all about.
Ambitious ball here. It's been slipped through. Cruyff was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Look at, and the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Cruyff has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's cut it out. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. And it's Robertson. Now it's Pelé. Park Ji-sung. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And now the breakaway. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Cruyff. Plenty to aim at here. And he thumps it clear. Ferdinand. Hullet. Hullet! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well timed, excellent interception. Argentina, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Pelé, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maldini cuts out the pass. Pelé. Pelé has been caught there, it's a foul. And here's Hullet, played back.
He's got no choice here, he had to go backwards.
Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Park Ji-sung turns back here, probably the best option. Nesta. Messi. Park Ji-sung.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Vieira calmly anticipates. Nesta. Played out to the right. Threads one in. Played into space out wide. Pele, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Shot shapes to shoot! Same again, same outcome.
And they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Vieira gets rid without sophistication. There's a searching pass. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Drives it in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Park Ji-sung. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And he's managed to get free. Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Now it's Cruyff. And here's Cruyff. And he shoots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Pullet is offering a wry smile there.
Madrid get their fourth corner. And the keeper beats it away. Oh, it's played into the area. And now they can spring out of defence. Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And it's Messi. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And this is Cruyff. Pele is herring after that one. Pullet, and here's Cruyff. Pullet puts his foot on the gas. Chance! It's there!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when you're...
And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Puskás, oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's found a way through. And he's quick to snatch it back. Lovely, now then. Danger averted for now. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Park Ji-sung. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played back in. Pele. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Nesta cannot be beaten that easily.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Pele. Well read, nice interception. Now that looks a decent ball. It's Park Ji-sung. Vieira.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Cruyff. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with...
Oh, shooting chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
They're up to 5 corners now.
El dorsal 7, Cristiano
A header!
El dorsal 10.
And that's caused a worry or two.
Yaya Toure is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
El dorsal 9, el
Odo.
dorsal 21. Neymar.
Now it's
El
Aubameyang.
dorsal 18.
No way through there.
Cambio de jugadores.
Nedved. Oh, there's a probing ball. Neymar. Rummenigge shoots! He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So that's 2 now. Header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
That has not gone well. And this is Bale. Nedved. Nedved looking to penetrate opposition lines. Now the cross. Big chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Into the last quarter of an hour.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Looking to play him in. Great vision. And he welcomes it in. Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. Yaya Toure. Bale is onto it in a flash. Vieira. Ronaldinho. And that's been intercepted. And it's Neymar. Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet. Looking for options for movement. Maldini. Madrid have reclaimed it. Madrid finding their passes.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what.
And a chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a good effort. You can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Ronaldinho goes short. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. He's on it. Can he get away? Madrid are looking to go forward now. He's got away. Aubameyang. Cruyff. Real chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And here's Ronaldinho. Nedved. And time is up. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It's Pelé! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. It's Park Ji-sung. Now it's Puskas. He's found a way through. Vieira. Another chance from a corner. Argentina with the corner. They're first. Messi goes short. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Vieira. Robertson. Oh, good take in a good area. That's Park Ji-sung. Spread it left. Pelé. Cruyff. Bullet. Aims beyond the defence. And this is Pelé. He's shifting through the... Great chance! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Vietnam are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Maldini has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Oh, that's neat. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Puskas.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Pelé.
Argentina are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Nuno Mendes is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. And he's forced to go back. Vietnam look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Lovely pass. Pelé! No mistake! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Argentina get themselves back into contention.
Oh, there's a...
And Puskas! They've scored! Argentina are level. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
We have ourselves a real game here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And it's Otto. Oh, that's nice. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Looking for the run, and that is expertly dealt with. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And there's his chance to lead the counter. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Cleared without hesitation. Cruyff!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Real chance! Argentina have the chance to go the other way. And he's going to have his name taken. Dunk. And it's Vieira. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Otto.
Oh, really well played.
He's picked his way through. In. Oh, big header! It's in! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Always onto this. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Cruyff! Oh, that's fabulous. And that's been drilled in. And he's there to clear it. Messi. And it's Robertson. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Argentina come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Argentina do lead, but it's quite a game. Half-time, 3-2. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Robertson. Park Ji-sung. Puskas. Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Vieira couldn't squeeze it through. Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's Gullit. Gullit running with the ball. Cruyff. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rodri has created one goal already. Puskas. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Park Ji-sung. And Robertson. Now it's Messi. Over to the left. Robertson is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Puskas. Cruyff. Now, what about a counter-attack? Maldini.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Johan Cruyff.
Almost an hour
Coming
gone.
on the field is
Pele
number
with
11,
2 goals already to his
Bale.
name.
Substitution in
Oh, the ball's
progress.
come loose here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Argentina still have the cards to affect this game. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that is as far as they're going to go. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Conte. Robertson. And here's the chance to counter. Now, can they get him away? He's found the way through. And he was alert to it. Pele. Can he spark a counter here? And here's Doku. Wriggles his way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh no, what has happened here? Climbs up big! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And when the manager... Oh, they could be caught out here! Now that looks a decent ball. Nice interception, well timed. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Vietnam clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Vieira. Messi. And it's Conte. Vieira calmly anticipates. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Hullet. And Hullet! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Odo. That's Vieira. Conte. Rodri is the guilty party there. And no surprise, that's a booking. And it's Robertson. Vieira. Is there any support? He might not need it. Oh, that's delightful. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Messi. That's Maldini. Pele.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That has not gone well. And the pass is intercepted. Tries to play it through. Bullet! Good try, very good try in fact.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Vieira does well to get it back. Can he get it through? He's in plenty of space here. Maldini does really well to win the ball there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Doku. And that's it. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
Yeah, simply a combination of one team review.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly has the sort of physique that would allow him to do the job. He has both the muscle and the brains to provide the creative and defensive support whenever necessary.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And he's in on goal. Goes for a shot. He's delivered all right.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than... Decent chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Vieira with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Pelé. Now it's Puskás. Otto has it in a wide position. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's Messi. Pelé! So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And this is Iniesta. Park Ji-sung. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nicely aimed pass. Iniesta. Now it's Rodri. Real chance! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied.
Climbs up big! Goal! Argentina! And they're back in front. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Otto. Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. No way through. And this is Messi. He could be in here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pelé. That's not going far. Nicked it back promptly. Puskás is on. Puskás! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Messi plays it short. Vieira wins the duel this time. And now they can spring out of defence. That has not gone well. Now it's Puskás. Oh, that's neat.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Oh, not quite. Park Ji-sung. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And this is Park Ji-sung. And it's Robertson. And he's heaved it away. Robertson made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Pele, closing in on goal. Oh, good-looking ball. Messi, very much a man of this moment. It's a good spell of possession, this. Puskás touches it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Shoots! Oh, it's come off the upright. And this is Puskás. Can he finish? And he hits the net. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Pele really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so...
And it's half-time here.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Odo, looking for the run. Played into space out wide. Oh, that's well spotted. Throw in. And here's Messi. Park Ji-sung. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Rodri. Tries to play it through. Now it's Pele. And it's Rodri. Rodri cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Vieira. Now it's Puskás. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Pele. Can he get on the end of this? That is a brilliant interception.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Iniesta. Now it's Pele. Pele! He has done it! This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Now it's Puskás. Park Ji-sung. It's Park Ji-sung. Now it's Pele. Now it's Iniesta. Oh, it's come loose. Now there's a fine ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's a throw.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 18. Número 11. Número 10.
Cut it out.
Messi. Número 13.
Oh, easy pickings there.
Número 97.
And here's Aubameyang. Now it's Cruyff.
Número 4.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Argentina still have the cards to affect this game. Otto. Aubameyang is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, good take and a good chance to shoot! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Doku will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Doku going face-to-face with his great rival.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He's played it back. Passing is crisp and sharp. Showing good feet. That's a little off target. Aimed beyond the defence.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Vieira. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Aubameyang looking to get on the end of this. Beckenbauer, now it's Messi. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, that's fabulous.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And now the breakaway. That looks a good ball through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Otto. Aubameyang in acres of space out wide.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Played into space out wide. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. So, third corner of the game. Cruyff goes short.
Well, he certainly...
That's that, the end. Argentina can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, I think what was key, Peter, in this game was how the team set the right tone. Once they went ahead, that was pretty much that. It was a cruise to the final whistle.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about a perfect and the shot! Dunk. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Puskás. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that looks a decent ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Saka. And it's made its way to him. Threads one in. And he's straight offside. That's really well manoeuvred. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Ferdinand is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
And he's there to get it away. Ah, good steal, he just read it.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Picked out, can he finish? And the ball's come loose here. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Vitinha. That has been cut short. And that has left him in a heap. No goals as yet. Tries to play it through. And he lines a big header! He's got to be quick to recover this. And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's played in, punched away. Great ball, and he's in here. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he has shown him a yellow card. Dunk. Vieira. Pelé. Can he get on the end of this? And Messi! Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Park Ji-sung, Pele, and it's Robertson. It's Park Ji-sung, and this is Pele, and this is Messi, and a chance! He's missed, but not by that far. Argentina with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. Robertson. Oh, good take in a good area.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for options for movement. Vieira.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Puskas. Played out to the right. Argentina have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
So, what can they come up with here? Turns and goes back. It's Park Ji-sung. Hullet. Saka is one whose deliveries we all know about. Well read, nice interception. Bayer Leverkusen look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Koller. Maldini with the slide tackle there. Koller unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Great vision. And the pass is intercepted. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Messi! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Messi plays it short. Messi. And now they can spring out of defence. Vitinha. Lahm. Tries to pass it through. Stood up well to him there. Vitinha showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well read, and the danger is averted. He passes it long. Park Ji-sung. Bigo carries the ball down the right. Otto gets... And there's the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Thank you for your cooperation.
That gets things going for the second half.
Argentina have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Turns back here, probably the best option. But that has not gone well. Saka.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Big chance! That's a half-decent try.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Dunk. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Saka providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Lahm. Nicely weighted ball. They're urging him to shoot. Nice control. In by Saka. And he shoots! It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Dunk does really well to win the ball there. Robertson. Argentina perhaps contemplating their next change here. And this is Hullet. Vitinha. It's Bergomi. Saka is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Saka. Now what about this cross? There's the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Figo goes short, and here's Figo. And he gets rid in a hurry. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Lahm. And it's Thuram. So it's going to be another corner. Bayer Leverkusen have their third corner. Oh, well played, well played. Shoots!
Vitinha made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Now it's Doku. Just about up to 75 minutes. Shot, real chance! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. That's a lovely, neat pass. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Argentina really will have to throw everything at this now. Now it's Figo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Vieira. And here's Doku.
Argentina clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
And it's Lam. Vieira. And this is Figo. They've got a corner here. Bayer Leverkusen get their fourth corner.
Substitution for Leverkusen. Number 5, Jan Koller. Number 23, Figo. Number 18, Gullit. Coming on the field, number 10.
Leicester gets it away.
Number 21, Bale.
Now this could be a chance. He's made sure that's not getting through.
Taking
That is one way to stop him.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Lam. Bale. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's very neat. The ball goes in. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. All hands on deck for this one. Saka with the short one. Now it's Saka. Saka's Haaland! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Oh, that's delightful.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's crossed into the... He gets big! No, not the best of headers.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Rijkaard. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Bale.
That's going in strongly.
Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Robertson. And that will be it. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points. And it ended with...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game
and
yet to kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. Well, of course, Italy has always been the place to be when it comes to defensive maestros, and here is a prime example. So how highly do you rate this fella, Alessandro Nesta?
Well, he's without doubt one of the very best they've produced. He's been mature well beyond his years since those younger days, blending power, speed, technique, and really good intelligence and ability to read the game. It's no surprise to me that so many have aspired to be just like him.
Messi, played out to the right. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now that looks a decent ball. He's tried one! Oh, he's really drilled it. Thinks about the shot. Oh, that was vital. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Messi. Nicely spread. And that was nowhere near his best. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great defending, strong and determined. Park Ji-sung. Robertson. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other.
Shoots! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And it's Robertson. Park Ji-sung. Argentina looking to pass their way through. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that is as far as they're going to go. Robertson. Now it's Pelé. Oh, he's been caught napping. Nesta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Suarez takes control of it and he's on the move. Knocks it into space. That's an excellent interception. Argentina are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. And this is Ronaldo, played out to the left flank. Park Ji-sung looking to add to his goal. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Vieira. Puskas has created one goal already. That's Park Ji-sung. And it's Vieira. Looking for the run. He's onside. And he's hit it long. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Ronaldo. Goes for a shot! They've done it! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Played back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Vitinha, and it's made its way to him. Vieira.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's managed to get free. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Pele. Now it's Puskas. Oh, that's nice. Puskas touches it back.
And that's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Platini. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Number 11.
So we're into the second 45.
Coming on the field is
Argentina are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And it's Messi. Park Ji-sung.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
So what can they make of this? That's good vision. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Shapes to shoot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Puskas. Argentina really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Great vision. Turns and goes back. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well timed, excellent interception. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Threads one in, and that is a good ball to Bale! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
substitution on the field. Number 10.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 9.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
No, that's been intercepted. Robinson, and the counter is on. Spread out to the left, played back in.
He looked rushed, he should have waited for some movement.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He won't be happy with that one. Argentina do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now it's Rafael Leao, Ronaldinho. Haaland. Well, they can break here. Now it's Haaland. He has found the way through. Haaland! Yes! And they are cruising away. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here.
They don't come much harder, Peter, than Giuseppe Bergami, and I can tell you that from personal experience.
Traditional Italian. Takes a shot! Deftly away. Cross goes in there. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Park Ji-sung. Robertson. And here's Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nesta. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Here's Vieira. It's Park Ji-sung. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And here's Messi. Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Vieira. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's Park Ji-sung. Ribery. Argentina, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Puskas. Bergami kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Messi. Mbappe, he's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now it's Hullet. Lovely pass, but can he... Great chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And here's Messi. Takes a shot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Park Ji-sung. Puskas. It's a good ball out wide. Pepe did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Vieira. And it's Robertson. Puskas. It's a really well-measured ball. Puskas! And the shot! That's going to go a long way. It's Park Ji-sung. He's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Toure producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Always onto this. He has found the way through. An uncompromising challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Can he get on the end of this? And that's played in low. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Pele. Otto. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Now it's Mbappe. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Robertson. Argentina looking to pass their way through. Played out to the right. And here's Messi. Messi. Yaya Toure. Nesta gets across to intercept that. Maldini. Played out towards the right wing. And it's Vieira. And it's Robertson. He is through here. Tries to play it through. That's very neat. Real chance! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Argentina failed to capitalise in stoppage time, so we are as we were. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the second half gets underway. So the first half brought no goals. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pull it. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That has not gone well. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Bergomi. Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Messi. Now it's Puskás. That's Vieira. Now it's Pele. Shoots! There it is!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 18.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Argentina have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Here's Ito. There's a sharp little ball here. Deep cross.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. And the score is 1-0. Doku. Look at the big chance! Oh, taken with style! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Raul. That's been cut out, well played. Let's a look and place it forward. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Robertson. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Doku. Argentina are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Pepe. And it's Yaya Toure. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Saka was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Saka. Looking to play him in. He is just caressing the ball. Elects to cross. And it's hoisted clear. And that is masterful defending. Now it's Haaland. And it's Gerrard. Gerrard, this is promising. Robertson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Raul. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's got away. Here's Ito. Nice control. Pass somewhat off target. Cruyff. Raul. Otto. Otto stood his ground strongly. Knocks it into space. Bale gets into some space. Bale.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
And the finish! No mistake! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Argentina can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional rollercoaster.